aggression on both side lanes here. Now we're gonna see if we get aggression in mid lane too. I think we will. Mirror here with the Ahri, looking for the picks. Look to the other side for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, so 100 Thieves probably are gonna have an eye on these grubs, right? As we see River kind of making his way up to the top
Which
side.
allows you the setup.
3 people bot side. I think we're going for a dive right now onto Boal. He has the World Ender available, pops it, trying to stay alive. Public execution lands. Boal in trouble. River tanks up turret perfectly. First blood to Quid.
Galio ultimate on exit, but 100 Thieves should be very happy here, getting some grubs, getting their squishy. So we'll see if they can make it happen. River tanking the dragon at the moment.
Yes, they're walking up. Yeah, they're pushing River back all the way into the pit. Now Dokla's going to try and make some space. There's teleports coming in. Disamis goes in, away from the rest of the team. There's that Pop Blossom. They're getting onto the carry. FBI's in trouble. FBI down. Quid gets in a little late. They trade for the jungler, so no smite contest from VKS. But without that Lucian, it's going to be tough. Charm lands onto Dokla. Assassinated in the pit. VKS find 2 and will go for the dragon.
And it is
Try to
Miro.
pull you in one sort of direction. Both 100 Thieves and Keyd love doing this, right? So we're going to see a lot of this. This dragon might be caught out.
Aggressive play here from Ayla. Hero's entrance from Quid. Feet of Warfare claimed. 100 Thieves find a pick in the jungle.
In River, as you can see right now, by the Rift Herald. But Ayla had snuck on there.
Yeah, and all of this is kind of in service for setting up for this Drake, right? Because with VKS having these 2 Drakes, they will be able to claim first turret off this up.
Engage onto River, but he's actually looking aggressive now. The rest of 100 Thieves are here. Flash from Disamis doesn't get over the wall, but he has the team nearby, so 100 Thieves don't want to go all the way onto him. Miro and Boal trying to get their jungler out. River over the wall. Now Boal answering as well. He's trying to fake them out. That's a clone warrior trickster. He's away. River actually gets out. He jukes VKS, and now Boal has to flash. Beautiful from River.
How many times is River
Infernal
going?
chains land. Oh, but back
the flashes being down are going to be the critical pipe for this part.
Okay.
Fight.
Part for this fight. Dragon's up. Charm lands. Public execution goes wide, but River's in there. Pop Blossom defensively as the hero's entrance goes in. It's going to be a fight for the dragon. Boal goes down. Dragon stolen. River gets the objective. Catapulted for Disamis. VKS are not done. Morteus gets out of the backline. Killer instinct clearing up everybody. Morteus unleashed in the fight for the triple kill. Looking for the quadra kill. Morteus cleans up the fight.
Morteus, the rookie!
Right there, goes in, assassinates FBI, and then starts cleaning up the rest of them.
That was a beautiful re-engage there from VKS. Even though the dragon
Actually
was
pulling the trigger. We have seen League of Legends games all year decided off of Otacon, decided off of picks in the side lane as well. The old classics sometimes work. Dokla caught out. And
from their pre-existing vision, this is huge.
Now, keep in mind, we do still have Cyclone plus the Hero's Entrance combo, so 100 Thieves maybe still feel confident to go for it, but Boal has a little flank here. The Pop Blossom defensively. River's onto the Otacon! Not stolen. Disamis confirms the objective as Boal holds the line. Now Morteus' turn to tag in. Another triple kill. Will it be another quadra kill? Boal will clean up the ace. VKS get the objective.
Get in here, but honestly, with Boal kind of in their face, right?
0-3 on the Kaisa.
And it all just starts with this pick onto Dokla on the side lanes. Really, really good pick by VKS, getting in there. Miro just
going to be running all the way back. 100 Thieves have to find a fight here to stop VKS or maybe clean up the fight after the objective goes down. The smite is going to be nowhere close. So that is a Baron secured by VKS. No fight from the Thieves. Flash, public execution. Dokla's trying to catch Morteus. Had his flash as well. He's out of there. Now maybe they can catch Trimby, the support, in trouble here, but that's just the clone. In goes Quid. Taunt under 2. They got Trimby. Can they get Miru? The mid laner being protected by his top lane. VKS get out with 4 Barons.
All right, 100 Thieves should also try and get the objective bounty off of this top tower. They've got a minion wave right here. So it's going to be a tiny comeback, but it is just going to be a little tiny one at that. VKS still getting the Baron. Very, very big stuff to motivate us, and we are not going to play scared from now on. And they really just wanted to be able to show some really strong and impressive games. And so they're coming out here in game number 1 versus 100 Thieves, really swinging. Lots of really good pick plays from them. Miro on the Ahri play around Dragon to start them on their lead, and then picking off Dokla as well in the side lane. So VKS, very good, adaptations and kind of refocus here coming into this weekend.
Yeah, they've played team fights really well too, like kind of just allowing so much space for Moteus to move around in these fights as the Kaisa. The other thing I really liked is just in general how they set up this Baron, right? Like they were pushing in that top side of the map. They'd pushed out bot side as well. And it was really, really easy for them to force 100 Thieves to come into them. That's been the biggest difference to me with Keyd is their decisiveness and how they have kind of run 100 Thieves
Moteus
around.
step up to the pressure. Dragon has started. 100 Thieves are on the approach. River's toying around just in case he has a window to go in. Boel's now going to push him back as VKS are trying to keep the Dragon open. River's in there, trying to look for the steal. Can River get it? The second Cyclone, he's targeted down! It's secured by Desamis! Exhaust on Moteus, but it just won't matter. Public execution, maybe they take him down. Not before the double kill. He goes into the stasis, into the res. A double kill to Boel. Quid will go down. Triple to Moteus for the third time. And again, the ace to VKS.
12-0-5 on this Kaisa. What a performance from Moteus and what a performance from Keyd, showing up absolutely huge today, showing us what they potentially learned from that loss against FlyQuest and really taking it to 100 Thieves.
If you talked to the Brazilian fans, if you talked to the Brazilian players, they weren't happy with how things went last weekend. But this weekend, VKS will take first game in Dallas.
Great game. And there's another stacking champion. We've talked about how FBI loves these picks. Another thing to watch out for is early latest.
But Trimby looking aggressive up on the top side here with the Samus.
River's leaving.
River's here.
Yeah, FBI's getting dredge lined. Now focused down, even through the exhaust, he has to flash. FBI's alive for now, but the dive continues. First blood to Desamis. FBI left out to dry.
That was so weird because River was heading over, but then he started leaving. They made the call that maybe the dive is not.
They may be looking for something onto Dokla, but regardless, it gives them complete control.
I mean, they're
over
Weaver's
the top
walling.
side.
Yeah, they're fully committing. Another dive top, this time onto the tank. He has flash, he has all out, and a full health bar. He's throwing up the Braum emo thinking, I mean, I got Pathmaker, but he's got not a lot of health. Desamis picks up the kill. VKS pull off another dive in the top lane.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think 100 Thieves are going to be able to find anything on this bot side except for potentially Drake control and just kind of swapping.
This game, in addition to the last game, they have huge priority, and getting the grubs on top of this allows them to open up the map even quicker for their Pantheon and their Taliyah Globals to try and apply this pressure to 100 Thieves. I mean, FBI is going to have a really rough time stacking this game because all the pressure put on him and the dive being successful, blowing his flash as well. So even they kind of rebuilt it back up around. So, the faith in him is repaid, getting the first team All-Pro as well. But we got more action.
Another dive. This time Ayla is nearby, and it's only 2 people diving, so they will not fully commit to that. Instead, it's just going to be plates. I mean, that's a lot. Oh, wait, they actually got the damage again! The seismic shove, the dredge line.
Here. Dokla, another tower dive successful for VKS on him. He still does have flash.
Ooh, the blind dredge line! Quid was invisible! He went across the veil, you can't see him. Trimby just predicting where he went based on the path, and Quid is punished.
Trimby just waiting in a brush. He's done super well.
We'll just take this dragon.
Yeah, I mean, VKS have had full control. They've been utilizing the Taliyah Pantheon combo to great effect, and 100 Thieves are not feeling confident to walk in. Miru, meanwhile, throws out Weavers while FBI barely gets away. Doesn't have to use the flash, but
for the fire that Dokla's been able to establish up here. And we'll see if VKS want to go in and contest this.
Right now, they are approaching the area. 100 Thieves have everybody grouped up, but Boel already uses the Sign Ultimate. You can hear it off screen. He's coming up, and it is secured by River, but can they take the team fight afterwards? Boel splitting apart FBI and Quid. The damage isn't there to follow up onto River, who dives straight in onto the full team of VKS, but now they fought through. Quid picks up the first kill for 100 Thieves. Now he's focused down, has to go across the veil to try and get away. Chase down, flash out. 100 Thieves, they get the objective. Can they get out Grand Starfall? Onto Quid, flash, plus the Aegis Assault. Desamis finds the kill.
Okay, so currently a 1-for-1, but they're looking for more here as they teleport over to the top side, and Pantheon's wrapping around.
Desamis is now looking at Dokla. He's got a low health turret. Instead turns onto Ayla, immediate cleanse. Damage is still there. The movement speed from the E coming through. Dokla uses the Pathmaker all out in onto Desamis, but I don't think he got to safety, but he's just taking the fight. Almost gets Desamis, but instead goes down. VKS's jungler on a rampage. They don't get it.
And look at the response from VKS. They're immediately hammering down this mid-tier one that will open up the map even more for them. They might be able to get into this jungle, take away a few camps, and take control potentially over this bot side.
And they're going in straight onto Ayla right now. Instead, Dokla's trying to tank it up. All out, pulls in Trimby. And they can shut down the Nautilus. That's big news for the Thieves, and they got him. And into the Herald. FBI right into safety. Now he's behind Miru. FBI just ganks behind VKS while his team is trying to fight Boal. Shut down onto Quid, and FBI will fall finally. 100 Thieves lose too, and they will trade those kills back.
Yeah, I mean, he used his flash to go for that kill. Dokla is going to get the ultimate here, moves Trimby over to continue giving dragons, because you're basically fully relying on this Smolder power spike for their side now, whereas from the side from VKS, Sivir is strong
Also,
already.
the enemy AD carry not having that summoner spell.
He's at 220.
Oh, that's close.
They need 5 more stacks for FBI.
Very close, and maybe they just find a pick right here. Trimby in the jungle. River with a knockup. VK is about to lose their support, but he's surviving for quite a while. Quid teleports in. He's got to immediately flash to try and get to safety. Trimby is still alive. Chased down by River on the side. There is a Tempered Fate from Ayla's not able to set up any kills immediately. Trimby will finally go down. 100 Thieves pick off the support, and now can look at the Otacon.
All right, what can they do with the power play? Miru is actually sneaking into the brush.
Oh, this would be huge. If he finds the unraveled Earth seismic shove, Quid is in trouble. No, instead on the wave. Now Dokla also unspotted here, finds Morteos, the enemy AD carry, all alone, soloing by a Cassate. Morteos in trouble, flash to safety. Desamis saving his AD carry. Morteos lives. The AD carry from VKS holds the line, and even a double kill on the River. Grand Star fall. VKS won it all. They won the ace. Quid, the only member left alive on the Thieves, and VKS looking to chase him down. 100 Thieves thought they had the play, but it crumbled around them.
They thought they had him, but that was a great collapse from VKS. They were in really good positions to respond to that. The Otacon is now theirs. What a
show. Are going to start to pressure 100 Thieves here on the bottom tier 2.
Yeah, and I love this. I love where they've been going in terms of their pressure to try to set up these strong side lanes that they have.
Fate lands only onto Miro, but instead they just blow up Trimby. 100 Thieves using the Bard ultimate to buy some time so that they can take out one member. Trimby goes down. 100 Thieves have 5 on the Rift.
And that was 4 people. They were just defending with 4. Cassante is split pushing with no teleport right now. Dokla can't join. Teleporting somebody back over.
It's just Mirror for the wave. No, that dragon belongs to the Thieves. They got the pick in a 4v5. Dokla still gets the top turret, and the Thieves still get the dragon. And FBI...
on the top side, that turret went down.
VKS have an invade. VKS have multiple members. Oh, the red buff saving River's life right there. That was, I believe, all members of VKS, and now they're looking at Dokla. Pathmaker stun onto Trimby. The rest of VKS are now spotted, but again, Trimby goes down. Tempered Fate onto the 3. The Thieves have the setup. Everybody on the Boal, as the rest of VKS will leave their top laner to dry. 100 Thieves find 2 kills. Oh, Miru has a Weaver's Wall now. It's just to get to safety. It's still 5 members of the Thieves up, and the Baron's on the table.
It's on the table. Dokla wants to eat it. Looks like it has a few seconds on cooldown
Flash and Smite. The Flash is going to be up, I believe, by the time he can get into there. He's also got the Aegis Assault to approach, but instead Quid just goes in for the engage. Desamis is down. Shut down gold to FBI. Baron's doing a lot of damage, though, so the Thieves will have to back up. Dokla not quite able to make it out. VKS will get 1 for it, but 100 Thieves got a big shutdown on Smolder.
Yeah, they got a big shutdown on Smolder. We'll see how it works out, though.
Thieves team. They have finally got him close to parity with the Sivir. He's still a little bit down.
Ooh, depth charge in onto River. They're committing in onto the Xin Zhao. No ultimate available. Defensive. Tempered Fate. Ayla's trying to keep his jungler alive, but River does go down. Now it's going to be Trimby traded yet again. FBI on a killing spree now, but he's focused down. The Smolder's out of it. VKS got onto 100 Thieves' hopes. It's got to be down to Quid here. As 100 Thieves draw a new battle on VKS, just go to the mid wave. They would have pushed this up to the tier 2.
Yeah, they knew they had to take out FBI.
Still going. Dokla in some trouble here. Instead, VKS, they didn't commit for the wave. They're looking for a pick, but Dokla is tanky enough to get away this time.
That does delay the start on Baron for VKS, so they're gonna rush it.
Yeah, I mean, all out from Dokla, no flash, but if he can get onto Miru or Morteos, maybe he can actually kill them.
It's gone.
Yeah, the Baron is
done.
so low, there's no chance. Dokla sees it, backs off. VKS again, wearing purple with the Baron buff.
For VKS.
Yeah,
River has no flash, so he has nowhere to go. And since Boal was able to come from the bottom side, they pincer him, they make another pick.
Back to live, Dokla trying to push in a wave here, but VKS immediately have 3 members on top of him. Has the all-out available, trying to get to safety, uses Trimby as his ride, but the depth charge logging into a place, Dredgeline pulls it back, he's just getting juggled! VKS find another pick in a
They
side.
still have to hope that Smolder can try and fend off everything from all sides.
Yeah.
But VKS are so rich,
Oh, they flash! Dredgeline immediately into FBI. He's still alive for now. He decides to walk forward, but he's taken out. Boal gets the kill. Desamis heralding FBI forward. And VKS find 2 picks. Double kill to Boal. They still have Baron. They're pushing the Thieves' base.
they are running the Thieves. They're gonna go straight into the base. River down.
That's
still.
another wave.
FBI still down. They can end the game.
I think they're gonna go for it. It's just 2 members of the Thieves left. Dokla spawns right now. 3-man defense versus 4 push from VKS. Quid's gonna have to be the damage dealer. Quid's gonna have to be the miracle this time around. Smolder still 20 seconds. VKS trying to defend these cannon minions. They got the first turret. They're gonna look for the second turret. Quid no ultimate available. Seismic shoving on a Dokla. He's already out of there. Quid just can't get past Boal. But VKS only have the cannon minions hitting this next turret. It's not quite enough. They decide to back off.
over the entire year where they had an incredibly disappointing split one. Kind of the answer to the team that they'd already put together around him, right? He was kind of the final piece prior to their victory in the South that qualified them as the first seed. And yeah, I mean, we saw it especially in game 1. His Talia has been great in this game as well, but it's more about how the entire team is working together as Trimby goes in.
Another dredge line in, mom damage in onto Trimby as Dokla's trying to buy them space on the left flank. Desamis just goes in and kills Dokla again! Still alive, double kill! The jungler lives! VKS on fire in this series! 100 Thieves just had no answer. Desamis with the party ultimate under the turret. VKS took their 0-3 to FlyQuest personally, and they look to right those wrongs. 2-0 start to VKS.
They keep on.
More anti-engage.
Yeah, it's
I like
really
that.
good peel versus 100 Thieves. I mean, it's very effective because Sejuani ultimate, you can just have anybody else.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what you really want to do on Jax's River.
Ooh, early flash, and a flash follow from Quid. Miru in trouble, but he's able to sidestep. Quid's not quite able to land it, but the stun comes through. River gets the permafrost as Quid, first blood
Better
picked up.
money for Dokla on the Jax than Boal here on Shogat.
Ooh, the abduct lands, and Miru down! Solo kill for Quid. Ward, so VKS's jungler decides to back off. That is going to be Dragon to 100 Thieves.
Potential side lane and map pressure.
No answer from VKS.
Yeah, I mean, VKS, their idea is to scale off of Azir later. They are trying to play off of later game team fights, get Nero as much money as they
River
can.
and Desamis are down here with their top laners.
Desamis should be seen by the Ward in that brush, from my understanding. So River not seen yet. Dokla's just trying to bait them in, and now River comes in, lands the ultimate, but it's buffed for Desamis. Still damage onto Dokla. He's got a leap strike away. Desamis not letting him get there. And VKS on the board. They will trade their jungler for it, but they do get the kill onto Dokla as Desamis is really making them work for it. And that is Feat of Warfare claimed by River. 100 Thieves will get the kill.
On the top side of the map after having pushed up his wave previously to turret. And VKS, like you said, Kobe, they're not even going to bother.
And I think 100 Thieves thus far have done quite a good job at that.
And now they're invading Desamis, pushing the Vi out of the jungle. They're committing. Glacial Prison lands. Flash from River to block the path of the Vi Q. Beautiful.
Dokla knows he's weak-sided at the moment, and so they've called Ayla over here to help him defend.
Yeah, Dokla could be in some trouble right now. Ayla's dropping the redemption. Vault Breaker being charged. Now used. Dokla is in trouble, but Desamis uses Ayla as the tool to get out of there. Teleport coming in. Defensively, Quid lands before the turret falls, but the turret does in fact fall. VKS take out the structure, and 100 Thieves have to back off.
They have to back off, but is going to get this entire turret.
Ooh. Before the, and he caught
hell?
it!
Up as well, though, so. Ooh, does cancel.
Okay, Miru immediately Emperor's Divide, but River not quite able to land it from the flash. Miru's trying to now make the fancy play. He's got Trimby behind him, but it's only a couple of heals and shields. 100 Thieves fight through it. Dokla picks up the kill. Now Trimby in some trouble under the turret, but he does get to safety.
Yeah, they're going to keep going. Ayla rotates over as well, so they're going to get the tower off that play. Another objective for the Thieves. They are basically just completely on schedule with their full battle plan here for the draft. Dragons number 3 really benefit from the extra speed here with both solo laners.
Exactly. And now, ooh, Desamis. The ultimate stolen. Quid has a hijack on cease and desist, and now Ayla looks to chase
Dokla's
down.
here.
Dokla coming in on a big flank, but he was spotted. Boal gets a rupture. He's silenced down. Counter strike to buy some time as River decides to go in. Full commit under the Azir turret. Can they take down the carries? 100 Thieves didn't quite have enough damage, so they got to back off. Now Desamis drawing the new battle lines, keeping Morteos and Miru alive. That Azir turret was clutch.
I think the 100 Thieves are pretty happy to get out of that with no death, too.
Oh wait, Dokla's looking around. Oh, the caster curse. No, he's got the counter strike. He is fine. Oh, playing with fire.
Keep the heart rate up.
Yeah, that wasn't true.
So it is a pretty big win for the Thieves that both of the VKS carries.
Ooh, do we find Boal here? Focus Resolve will land a root, but flash from Boal. Can River follow up? Doesn't have the Glacial Prison yet, but Boal's just taking so much damage under the turret. He thought he could maybe get to safety, but FBI follows him down. River tanks up the turret. Yeah. Another pick for the Thieves.
This top tier 1 knowing that they can't really contest this. So another win for 100 Thieves in my book, making the most off of that force onto Boal, picking him off in the side lane and getting the Otacon for it.
They have Dokla on a flank. They have River's ultimate available. There are tools for the Thieves to engage. They're going to throw it out into Morteos. Immediately Trimby answers with the Emilio ultimate. Redemptions go down to heal everybody up. Now the rupture lands. Desamis goes on a Quid, but Dokla still threatening that flank. Vivo Keyd Stars, this is a big moment for them. They got to get in onto the Dragon. They cannot steal it. Secured by River. And now 100 Thieves, they're just going to leave without starting
Still are capable of winning a team fight here versus 100 Thieves. So
try to find some answers here, are unable to. 100 Thieves should just be able to push this in now. They've already sent Dokla to the bot side, so they are kind of setting up this what could end up being such stifling map pressure, right? With these grubs here, they're going to take
breaker
down.
On the Quid. Oh, he's able to jump away. The Kingslayer to safety, and that's FBI on a killing spree. 100 Thieves punish Desamis for the attempt.
Yeah, quick reactions here from Quid. Just jumps back a little bit like a matador, is able to then turn around. They immediately kill off this Vian. That means no jungle, and Baron is up.
Oh, Trimby just took a huge chunk right there. Quinn looked for the play. Morteos has the Valkyrie, but Dokla again on the flank. Morteos has got nowhere to go. Double stun from Dokla, and the Thieves are crushing Keyd Stars. That's a double kill for FBI, and a wave shoving mid. 100 Thieves show up big in the fight.
And they don't even need Baron. They're just going to barrel down this mid lane. They could be looking for the end here.
They have a wave. They have 5 members strong, but VKS have Miru with flash available. It's going to come down to the Azir. How well can he clear out the wave? Desamis goes in, throws his life to try and clear the wave, and he does just that. The hero play that will deny the end from the Thieves.
Yeah, that will be enough to kind of stop this push.
Their cooldowns will come up. They don't have flash on Morteos or Trimby right now, but the longer this Baron takes to start, I think the happier they will be. They get more gold onto the Azir, and also will have more defensive tools, but it looks like Quid's going for the flank here onto Desamis, not able to land the initial abduct, but they got onto Trimby! Hijack the cease and desist, hijack Trimby's life. VKS lose their support. Oh, and now Boal could be in some trouble here. The rupture misses, and he's just not that tanky on the Cho'Gath. FBI goes legendary. 8-0-1, the Thieves find 2.
They want to make them put Keyd at a numbers disadvantage. It's completely free now to start this Baron and begin to close out the
extra Baron stats on them at the moment.
And right now, all of Vivo Keyd are grouped up together in the mid lane here. 100 Thieves might just go for their own engage. That's a teleport flank coming in from Dokla. Yet again, they can look for it, but Miru finds Emperor's Divide on FBI! The AD carry is down, but Dokla does find the flank. Desamis goes down. Keyd Stars.
The Thieves aren't done yet. How fitting. The heist is going to come down to another elimination game coming up next.
100 Thieves were not interested in getting swept. They want the heist to continue. Dallas, the Thieves are pushing us to game 4.
Welcome to Dallas, 100 Thieves. We missed you. I want to hear.
That's the big clutch pick that I need to be able to see succeed.
I think they were kind of hoping to pick that one themselves, the Gwen, that they did before against C9, for example.
Feels very difficult for VKS to
CS, and will position him on the bot side. I mean, Mortea says cleanse flash still available, so.
Dokla 5 point strike lands. Boal's in some trouble here. No flash available. Remember, he took the ignite for the 1v1, and Dokla gets him to a sliver of a health bar. He'll go for some of the wave. One more Q. Solo kill. First blood to Big Dokes.
Don't you dare doubt Big Dokes. Mid, he's not stealing the Raptors. He is looking to pressure on this rise.
Has flash available, but will be spotted by Desamis. Now the pillar goes out. He actually uses the twist advance forward onto the Trundle. Gets some traded damage there, as now Miru can't quite help immediately. Rune Prison on to Quid. So I'm bound back to safety as River's still sticking around.
Yeah, Q plus Smite for Maokai is like guaranteed stealing.
And Ayla's here, level 5. Alistair flash forward for the pulverize, but now he's Rune Prisoned up. Headbutts Boal into the wall, but Ayla goes down. Fade Seal doesn't quite land. Quid can't find the highlight play this time. Desamis gets another kill.
Oh, the ultimate whiffs there for Quid through the middle. 200 Thieves are down. The punishment on the 100 Thieves attempted invade there is significant. They're still going to be able to go and collect their dragon over here after swapping out FBI to mid lane, though. Looks like Ayla is going to go and protect them.
Oh! Sorry, that was just impressive from Dokla right there. He uses the Protobelt forward just to get the CS, and I thought maybe he would threaten Trimby, who doesn't have ultimate available, but he gets the full wave regardless. Oh, River with the wraparound gank here onto Miru. FBI's in the mid lane. River not spotted currently. Miru now in some trouble. Deadly Flourish route lands. FBI's got some damage coming in Nature's Grasp as well, but the Realm Warp, flash, Miru to safety. VKS's mid laner gets out of there, but now Ayla looks for a play onto Desamis. Flash out from the Trundle as well. VKS lose a couple of summoner spells.
Yeah, some flash value here for 100 Thieves on their kind of awkward gank at the beginning of it, but ends up getting a bunch of value. 2 flashes now blown for them. Some possible kill targets for the future. They also have rotated the Yone down to the bottom side into the Gwen, so Dokla up here, again, just still in the 2v1.
Again, getting aggressive onto Trimby. The ultimate is available now into Lulu. Will use Wild Growth. Dokla has a perfect execution to safety. Flash, but the flash ball from Mortheos! Feat of Warfare claimed. VKS is a bot laner with the outplay.
Desamis comes at the perfect timing here for VKS up the lane, right when 100 Thieves try and go aggressive.
River might be looking for some sort of wraparound of his own.
No Yunar ultimate now, so they actually have the ability to fight. Ayla could be in some trouble, chased down by Desamis, but a teleport coming in. Teleport answered from Miru. Quid has a Fate Seal, but he's in some trouble over the wall, immediately locked down, but Polymorph has already been used. Quid, Fate Seal lands this time around with the Q3 double knockup. Quid gets the kill onto Trimby. Ayla will go down. VKS actually hold the line.
1 for 1 there in the end. They're not done though. Quid here trying to come fish around and defend a little bit of the territory. Big difference maker there with the teleport ready.
And River's still looking for more action. Miru does not have the flash available. Nature's Grasp is going out very early. Miru's gonna get rooted up. River can lock him down for days. And Quid with the damage on the Yone, looking to pick it up, but Miru's just too tanky with the redemption. Quid misses a Q3, doesn't quite have the damage, barely gets it. The turret will answer. Quid lives with a sliver, but Miru makes him work for it.
Talked about how he's usually so comfortable on it. He's looking a little shaky.
Oh, back to live. Quid's getting picked off in the top lane, dove under the turret. Teleport from Dokla's not in time. That was a lightning fast play from VKS.
Yeah, I mean, you can say definitely a little shaky. He's missed a lot of
that. So if they want to try to apply some pressure wherever they want in these side lanes, Miru can set it up.
Miru's actually getting really aggressive. Did not realize that there were 2 members of the Thieves backing up Quid. Flashes away, but the Fate Seal follow-up. Quid, does he have the damage? Shut down to River as VKS are trying to answer one back. The Samus with a subjugate onto Quid. Not enough damage right now, but now River's the focus instead. 100 Thieves lose their jungler, but they trade it back as Quid will pick up the shutdown onto the Samus.
The action continues in the end.
Oh, Morteos jumps forward. Untouchable Shadow gets a lot of distance, but now the curtain call. Trimby trying to keep his AD carry alive. We've seen FBI bend the bullet before, not today.
He does end up chasing them.
You know, a couple thousand gold behind and being able to find their big clutch team fights when they needed them most. Scrapping a little bit, getting some gold is the first step. Now they're just trading, of course, objectives. And will pick up their Dragon number 2 in exchange for that Rift Herald. That was grabbed by VKS, but the Rift Herald can very quickly
want to end up dropping that, as Boal is just going to be able to get this entire turret. Remnants on the top side, which gives them feats
feats of
overall
strength,
for
yeah.
first turret, since they already had Feat of Warfare.
making a hard push here on mid lane. They should be able to get that turret, no problem.
Yep.
And that's a pillar into FBI, so that's flash needed to be used by the Thieves bot laner. Current call used, now the Fate Seal in onto the carry, they got him! Morteus CC to oblivion!
And that's exactly what I'm talking about with this 100 Thieves comp.
Dokla wants some of that action as well, but Boal's actually winning out on the fight. The Ignite goes down, Dokla, perfect execution to safety.
Yeah, I mean, you get the Maokai ultimate from one side, and then the Yone comes in from the other side, 400 Thieves. They get another shutdown, this one onto the Yunara, and
Ayla's flashing in, big engage under the turrets, but they're gonna get another carry. Miru still alive, Quid changes that one fast. The Q3 for the kill to Samus does get the kill onto FBI, but 100 Thieves did find the mid laner. Now they're looking at the top laner. Boal in trouble. He jumps back towards Samus. Ayla headbutts him away, says, no, we want the Gwen. Quid just can't get the damage. Boal gets over the wall with a skip and slash. VKS get their top laner out of there.
Was FBI taking tower shots there at the back? Quid,
I think he might have. Quid could be in some trouble. Q3's over the pillar, trying to get away. River trying to keep him alive, but the Arc of Judgment will slow him down. Morteus picks up a kill.
River with the...
And one thing you're seeing in a lot of these fights is it takes so long for them to kill Miru, right? He is they're in a really great spot, having taken down that mid-tier 1.
Maybe they find Miru. I mean, again,
Alcon.
they've tried this so many times. He's deceptively tanky. The Seraph Shield has been popped. Miru will go down. River with a kill credit. Fate Seal not quite long enough to get onto the Samus, but they got the backup needed. The Thieves find 2 picks in the top lane.
And that was just them, like, recognizing, okay, Morteus and Trimby want to try to get onto FBI.
Yeah, 100 Thieves just going full attack mode. They are full sending on every possible kill they can get here, trying to earn some money back. And yeah, they do give up the bottom side of the map, but when you have a successful side lane play like that, even if you overcommit 4 people, then you can still just get the tower on that side in trade, plus they got the kill. So that is tower gold as well. So
they're not going to have priority over the mid wave. VKS get that, and they're already on the dragons. So this is what we were talking about earlier. 100 Thieves got the first 2 dragons, but Vivo Keyd used their gold lead to ensure that they can get the third. Denied the stacking, slow down that Dragon Soul win condition for the Thieves, but 100 Thieves might still look for a re-engage. The pillar used to block Ayla's approach onto Miru. Nature's Grasp will go out. Little ambitious. All right, they're just wasting
should be able to clean up this bot tier 1, and again, this is 100 Thieves. This is what they want to do.
Dragon has arrived.
Boal's already started it up. Samus is nearby. 100 Thieves don't have mid priority. They actually have Quid still on that. Ayla's trying to keep Samus away. Subjugate has gone down. Ultimate's thrown out. Nature's Grasp gonna buy some space. Quid's in over the flank. Fate Seal misses onto Morteus. Only hits Trimby. He's rooted down. Dokla's able to pick one up, but Quid's already been traded. Morteus is unleashed. Dokla's trying to get onto the AD carry. He's polymorphed as well. VKS are dancing around the fight, keeping their AD carry alive. Triple kill to Miru.
On the top side, you said, you know, looking at Quid coming for the engage, Morteus is able to dodge it, and so...
Vivo Keyd, who again didn't quite show up versus FlyQuest, they want to show that that was a fluke and that they can get these big engages, but we've seen how difficult it is with Trimby on the Lulu. Not one member of the Thieves can actually kill Morteus. They're going to need multiple members. Instead, it's Boal actually the focus here. The Gwen still very healthy. Trimby does use the ultimate, and now they picked off Desamis with a bit of the Maokai ultimate. Dokla's on top of him, but he's still so healthy. They can't kill the Trundle. Quid, does he have the damage? Desamis walks away. They turn the attention on the Mortheus. They get the AD carry. They're looking at Miru. Quid is doing all the damage that the Thieves need. Ayla will fall, so will Miru. Thieves find their play.
Oh my gosh, this game has suddenly been turned on its head. Quid, we talked about push.
Let's see how much they can get out of it. I mean, this tower is literally one
The Dragon is spawned again. This is the stacking from 100 Thieves, but now answered by VKS. 2-2 on the board here. It's gonna come down maybe to a smite fight. Desamis throws out the pillar. Now Boal goes over the wall here, was looking for the flank. Big damage on the Quid. The needlework has gone through, and 100 Thieves were pushed back from the objective. Dragon goes over. Ayla, flash engage. Quid looking for the bait seal. It lands on the multiple members, but not enough damage followed up for the kill. Now FBI in some trouble. Pillar lands, flash away. River goes back in, but the team just wasn't quite there to follow up. Dokla now still in the Twilight Shroud. Big damage. Boal just deletes Ayla, but will fall to FBI. Dokla finds the miracle double kill as FBI's got Quid behind him. Chasing down Desamis. The sapling for the slow. River for the kill. 17.
Right, this is what happens when you meet VKS in a 5v5. Quid gets
Double kill on top.
In the biggest games, in the biggest series, that's what it comes down to, is really clutch plays when you need
we're
it
right
the
back to
most.
live. Every time out of a replay, 100 Thieves are on the Baron. Desamis can't get in. It's going to come down to a fight here, but Dokla's back. Boal has a flank. FBI's down. Fate Seal whips. 100 Thieves in trouble. Ayla's out of there. Dokla, perfect execution over the wall, but Morteos follows for the double kill. Quid dies. The Thieves crumble at the Baron. Triple kill to Morteos.
triple kill to Morteus just when it was looking like it was going to come up 100 Thieves' way. That is what happens with a straight up 5v5 kill. VKS are barreling down mid. They have proven themselves. They will take out 100 Thieves as the pride of the LTA South.
Death timers are too long. VKS, they want a rematch versus FlyQuest. Brazil strikes first in Dallas. Vivo Keyd Stars are going to finals.
Congrats to Vivo Keyd Stars. I think everyone from our side was really surprised by how different this team looked, right? Like, this is the team we were kind of expecting to see. The way they played the map, the way they dragged 100 Thieves, forced them to come to Keyd. Congratulations, you have earned your rematch with the raid bosses of the LTA in FlyQuest.
I know they're real.